Now, from across the Tri-States, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, tip-top, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this special Wednesday night edition of Sports Final. Heck, we could do high school football every night if the gods would just allow. Well, there's no delicate way to put this. Their first meeting this season with Moberly, this season was absolutely nothing short of a defensive debacle. The Hannibal Pirates go whole months without giving up 56 points in one game. Well, no one around that program was real pleased with that effort. Tonight, an opportunity on the road for atonement. And I tell you what, Mark St. Clair's team would do exactly that, giving Moberly tonight all it could handle. The Spartans overmatched from the start to finish in this one. Hannibal would certainly contribute to Moberly's issues with turnovers tonight. This, my friends, a great bit of center field being played by Dalton Overstreet. That turnover would lead to an immediate payoff, or at least it would appear. Great passing play right here from Austin Kirby to Wyatt King, who's going to streak down the left sideline in for the go-ahead early score. Unfortunately, this one disallowed due to motion in the backfield. Hannibal, undaunted, they would march 13 plays into the back of the end zone. And again, it is Wyatt King who gets to finish for the second time. And this time it counts. PAT fails. It's 6-0 Pirates. More to come. It's the other guy in the backfield this time. Mitch Nichols weaving through every Spartan defender like they were standing still in this one. Great touchdown rumble for him. The Pirates would add the 2-point conversion courtesy of Austin Kirby, and a great pass over there to Jerry McBride to make things stand up on the 2-point conversion. It's 14-0. The Pirates never blink in this game. Talk about a turnaround. Hannibal wins tonight on the road against number 4 Moberly, 35-0. Are you kidding me? Hannibal still alive and kicking, and for their efforts, another chance at revenge as Helias tonight takes care of business as well, beating up on Kirksville. 77-0 was your final, so the Hannibal Pirates will go on the road to the city of Jefferson on Monday night and try to pull off one more upset against arch nemesis Helias. This one for all the district marbles. What a great win for the Hannibal Pirates tonight. Meanwhile, Palmyra taking on Clopton-Ellsbury district semifinals in Class 2 in this one, and away we go. Opening kickoff. This is Skylar Klein, and he finds an avenue. Mr. Klein hit the Jets. He is just going to motor his way all the way deep down into the red zone, gets tripped up just at the end. Unfortunately, he would not score. 4th down and 14, Palmyra facing a must-do-it situation right here. And you know what? Brock Butler and Jordan Nutt would do it indeed. Great catch by Nutt. That, my friends, made it 8-0 after a 2-point conversion. Back goes Brock Butler. Pick second team all-conference quarterback. He probably had a beef with that behind Zach Etzler of Centralia. Brock Butler took it out on poor Clopton-Ellsbury tonight. 28-yard touchdown rumble to extend the lead at that point to 14-0. And then it's Jordan Nutt on play action. Beautiful stuff on the 2-point conversion. Hooking up with Alex Bross makes it 16-0 at that point. Brock Butler not done with his torment of the Indian Hawks, not by a long shot. Hooking up here with Case Doyle, who appeared to get into the end zone. The officials would say he was down at the 2, went out of bounds first, so let this guy do the work. That's Josh Holtz, all-conference player, all-conference defensive player of the year as well, in for the splash touchdown from 2 yards away, 22-0 at that point. More Brock Butler this time, 1 yard, or more precisely 1 foot keeper made it 29-0. Clopton-Ellsbury would mount one offensive play in the first half. Worth noting, Jack Hicks, this kid is just flat fast. Quarterback keeper, going to rumble down the right sideline for 67 yards and cut the Palmyra lead at that point to 29-6. Palmyra, though, just would have none of it. Back with the ball was Clopton-Ellsbury before the end of the half. This is Austin Hightower killing the jet sweep. That set up 4th and long. Matt Hettinger, your reigning KHQA Player of the Week, going to make it even longer right here with the quarterback sack. All about Palmyra in the first half. How about Brock Butler again? Beautiful pass again, this time to Jordan Nutt. This one would be disallowed, but it was a thing of beauty, so we'll show it to you anyway. Palmyra bounces back, though, after the holding penalty negates that one. A little bubble scream to Josh Holtz again. He's going to score just before the half. Palmyra in a blowout tonight. 58-9 was your final. Who would be next for the Palmyra Panthers? Either Clark County or Bowling Green. Interesting matchup between two teams that have not played good defense of late. How about Jacob Feldman right here, hooking up with Corey Brown, coming free. What has Brown done for you? Brown with a nice run down the sidelines, pickup of 20. The Bobcats opening drive real good. About to get a little bit better right here from Malik McPike. Straight up the gut, and this kid can flat rumble. That's an easy touchdown, made it 7-0 Bowling Green. On the next drive, Clark County answers right back, getting one of their own on the goal line. It's Javen Ray with the keeper. The rugby scrum ensues, but eventually Clark County a little more push than Bowling Green. That cuts the lead to 7-6. Clark County's PAT would be blocked from that point forward. Brown about to do some more things, giving his team an even better lead. Corey Brown, really good kicker, I should mention. Bobcats up by 4 with a 28-yard field goal, made it 10-6 at that point. How about Clark County going back to work in this one? Javen Ray escaping pressure and would find Jacob Trump all the way downfield, and that drive, unfortunately, would end on a turnover on downs for Clark County. Bowling Green, though, going to answer right back and extend their lead for good. This is the speedy Adam Holt running away from everybody at this point, made it 70-6 Bowling Green at the half. Bowling Green will travel to Palmyra by virtue of a 24-12 victory tonight. Congratulations to the Bobcats, and good luck with that one on Monday, because Palmyra is the deal. But stranger things have happened, as we've seen tonight. Elsewhere tonight, Class 1 news not good for the Coyotes. Paris falls to West Tran for the second time this season. 63-12 is your final. West Tran is going to host South Shelby coming up on Monday. Speaking of South Shelby, how would the Cardinal get their way into the district championship game? Surprisingly easily tonight against Knox County. Starts off on the second play of the game. Brett Threckold, it's a quarterback keeper, and that's 54 yards of blowing everybody on the field away in this one. Makes it 6-0 at that point in favor of the Cardinals. Second drive, how about Trace Windsor? The touchdown machine had 154 yards rushing tonight. Blows his way in right there for the easy touchdown to extend the lead out to 13-0. You like Trace Windsor? We'll give you some more of that. Windsor carrying another one in here right here. Reversing field twice to get himself free. My goodness, that kid is really good. 20-0 at that point. Second quarter, Brett Threckold coming up right here with a real nifty bit of fun in this one. As you will see, Threckold reverse field, nifty spin move for 60 yards. And it's 27-0. All South Shelby tonight as they win in a blowout. 42-0 was your final in favor of the Cardinal. Again, they will take on West Tran at West Tran coming up on Monday. How about the biggest surprise of the night? Let us take you to Macon and Centralia. Macon with the win 9-7. I believe we now have highlights of this one, so let us go to those if we can. Centralia at home trying to avoid the upset. Earl Bennett taking on his brother-in-law. That's Pete Class. And Pete Class getting the early 3-0 lead in this one on the Brandon Sontheimer field goal at that point. Centralia softball team honored at halftime. Third quarter crazy play right here. Heath Bishop takes a leaping interception for the Panthers. On his return, though, Josh Turner rips the ball out of his hands. The Tigers retain possession, and Turner wasn't done making big plays. Craig Smith going to go to him up top. Turner has been a playmaker par excellence of late. You see it right here. The game-winning touchdown as Macon upsets Centralia. You heard me say it. Centralia goes down to defeat in the district semifinals. Macon wins by the final count of 9-7. We got time for some volleyball? Absolutely we do. Holy Trinity on the road looking for its fourth straight trip to state tonight, taking on Winfield Mount Union. Michaela Fecky, surprise, a force from the get-go in this one as our friends from Winfield Mount Union, you got Fecky. First play of the game, Michaela doing her thing. She's not done yet. She's going to abuse more of her opponents in this one with just an absolute throwdown right here. Hit the girl on the ankles and broke her down at that point. Tell you what, lots of great balance tonight. Fecky serving this time, and it would be Madeline Orton coming up and cleaning things up for Holy Trinity, which win game number 1, 25-6, game number 2, 25-12, and game number 3, 25-7 tonight, as we'll leave you with a little Maggie Meyer right here, hitting from the back row and knocking one in. And then it's Lauren Patahakis right here. Hawkes tonight. Easy for me to say. Sorry, Lauren. Great ace served up for her. Holy Trinity wins in 3, takes care of business, and advances to state. A week from today, they will play at 6 o'clock against Guthrie Center. The good news for Holy Trinity, they're on the other side of the bracket from both Tropoli and from Janesville, so they wouldn't meet either of those teams until the state championship. Holy Trinity 45-4 now on the season. Lauren Patafakis doing great work as well tonight. One other score to mention tonight on this wonderful evening. Not so good for the John Wood basketball team as they fall to nationally ranked Kirkwood 77-57. Lots of volleyball and some more soccer coming your way right here tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Joni Lee Miller and Lucy Liu star in Elementary, CBS Thursday.